So I peed. I just peed everywhere into the toilet. Not everywhere. I peed into the toilet, okay? So I peed into the toilet, and now that we have that clear, okay? Does everybody understand that I peed into the toilet? Okay. The last time I was in a girl's bathroom, I was 17 years old and at a Tegan and Sara concert. It was October of 2008 at the Worcester Palladium, and I was surrounded by a bunch of people who looked a lot like me. So, being 4 months away from starting on hormones, I was binding my chest and I was out as a transgender man. I was out as transmasculine. I was going by the name of Sky, but I was pretty androgynous. I mean, here's a video of the day that I started on testosterone about 4 months after this incident, so you can kind of see what I looked like here. In any case, we're at this concert, and one of the golden rules of being general admission at a concert of people that you cannot wait to see is that you try not to have to pee. You try not to have to pee because, honestly, getting up and going to the bathroom and leaving your spot is forfeiting it. And we were trying pretty hard to be as close to the stage as possible because Tegan and Sara, you know what I mean? We didn't want to have to forfeit our spot, but I also wanted to sing along to all of these amazing songs. And so I finally looked over at my best friends Amy and Winnie and I said, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. So Amy was like, okay, alright, let's go. And as we navigated the black walls and the dark spaces, but all of these androgynous queers around, I thought to myself, I have to pee really, really, really bad. And having been in some men's bathrooms, but primarily in women's bathrooms growing up, I knew women's bathrooms have stalls. They always have stalls, it's all stalls, no other stuff, just stalls and sinks and stalls and sinks and sinks and stalls and stalls and sinks. Okay, great. So, but sometimes the men's room, there's only one stall, or there's no stalls, or there's a stall with a broken door, or there's a gap this big in the stall door so you can just kind of see right in on everything. And so, because I wasn't on hormones, and I swear to God, I looked like everybody else in this establishment that was using the women's room, using the men's room, and so I just thought to myself, why don't I just go with my best friend into the women's room? Shouldn't be a big deal. This is a huge queer event. Great, awesome. So, just like I do in any bathroom situation, I walked right in and I beelined right into a stall. I pulled down my pants, I did a little tinkle, probably a lot actually if I had to pee that bad. So I just peed everywhere, into the toilet, not everywhere, I peed into the toilet, okay? So I peed into the toilet, and now that we have that clear, okay? Does everybody understand that I peed into the toilet? Okay, all right. Cool, now we're good. So, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, take a deep breath, exit the stall, wash my hands, leave. I haven't even looked at anybody, and so I can hear that Amy's left her stall, she's heading to the sinks, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go along, boom, flush the toilet, bam, done, open up the door. As I'm walking to the sink, I hear this voice, and this voice goes, "What are you doing in here?" So I turn with Amy and we look and we see this person. Now, I'm not one for assuming someone's gender, okay? So what I see in this women's bathroom is I see a person who is 4 to 5 inches taller than me, so like 5'11", 6 feet tall, and has a military buzz cut and is wearing very masculine clothing and is very large, like big person with this booming voice, and I am terrified. Like, I'm just like, whoa, where did this noise come from? And it's this huge person asking me what I'm doing in the bathroom. And so sweat's like probably pouring down my face, my heart is racing all in a matter of split seconds as Amy turns to this person and is like, "What are you, the bathroom bouncer?" As this person, presumably female because of what they're about to say, says, "This is a women's bathroom and men can't be in here." So I'm trying to gather these words like, I'm transgender, oh, I have a vagina, oh, I have a woman's body, I'm assigned female at birth, I'm queer, I'm androgynous, just because I have short hair, what's going on? I had this meek little voice and no words could come out. So thankfully, I had Amy there to say something to this. She's putting her arm around me like that person had no right to come in there and say anything. But I guess that within the 30 seconds that I had beelined into that bathroom, before I'd even left the stall, someone had left the bathroom and gone and informed security, who then sent a very masculine person to the bathroom to accost me for being a masculine person in the bathroom and for using the wrong bathroom at a Tegan and Sara concert of all places. You know, I just can't even. So, that was the last time that I was in a women's bathroom. So when I think about myself today and the bathrooms that I choose to use, I realize that I still try not to use the bathroom in public. Over 8 years on hormones, 6 years post-top surgery, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years post-hysterectomy, I still get scared going into a bathroom, whether it's men's, whether it's women's. So when I go in public, what bathroom do I use? I use the men's bathroom, okay? But this isn't about what bathroom I use. This isn't about the fact that I look like a man, so therefore I should go in the men's bathroom. It's not about the fact that I'm masculine, I have a low voice, I've got some facial hair. How should I feel scared going into a men's bathroom? It's not about the fact that I pass as a man, so everyone would think, oh, that guy's gonna go in the man's bathroom. It's not about that, because there are many of us out there who do not pass as any gender because we don't care about passing as any gender, who don't care about being perceived as a man because guess what, they're not men, and who just want to go and pee in peace. After the Tegan and Sara concert, and you'll read about this in my upcoming memoir, it's coming very soon, y'all, but basically you'll read that I cried myself to sleep. And it's not because I was a trans guy in a woman's bathroom. It's not because I was an androgynous female-bodied person in a woman's bathroom. It's not because I was a person in a bathroom and got accosted there. It was because that moment of confrontation made me feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to exist in this binary society. I'm not going to be able to move through it just like my peers. And I lost a little bit of hope. I mean, I lost a bit of hope. I lost a big chunk of hope. Thankfully, I was born with a lot of hope. I was born with this huge pile of hope. I don't know where it came from. My parents gave it to me. The way I was raised gave it to me. I don't know, but I've always had a lot of hope. But not many of us in this community do, for understandable reasons. So anything where we lose a little bit of hope matters. It's not about the bathrooms. It's about being able to exist in this world. There is one thing though that I do want to say about bathrooms. I recently started kind of like keeping a tally of how many guys, at least whenever I'm in a bathroom, how many times guys will wash their hands after using a urinal and touching their weenie, and how many times they won't wash their hands after using a urinal and presumably touching their weenie. And from what I found, over 50% of men that I see use urinals do not wash their hands after. Just saying. Maybe that's something that we should be talking about. Trans youth, I stand with you. If there's anything that you need me to do, if there's a specific video you want me to make, please comment below. But just know I stand with you. I'm going to keep fighting for our rights beyond bathrooms, our rights to exist and to be seen and to be who we are. That's the most important thing, just to be. Alright? I love you. Stay strong. We will get through this.